Hello, and welcome to the demo video for version 0.2.0 of iTrace Core. In this video, I will be covering how to use the DejaVu feature of iTrace Core to record and replay mouse and keyboard inputs. To begin, simply go through the normal steps of setting up iTrace Core. Go to the Session Setup tab and enter in a task name, researcher name, and participant ID. The data directory field will contain the path that is used as output by iTrace Core. Select the button next to the field, and then select the location you would like to use for output. When you are finished with this screen, select the Apply button. Next, go to the iTrace Tracking tab. For this demo, I will simply be using the mouse tracker. If you are using an eye tracker, select your tracker from the drop-down menu and calibrate it by clicking on Calibrate. To record your inputs using DejaVu, make sure that the Record with DejaVu checkbox is checked. Next, we will get the iTrace plugin ready. For this demo, I will be using the Atom IDE and iTrace Atom plugin, but any iTrace plugin will work. Go to your IDE and connect it to the iTrace core through whatever means the plugin has. Make note of the original position that your IDE or workspace is in. It is very important that all screen and positional conditions are remembered so that the DejaVu replay can work correctly. It is recommended to have any collapsible menus closed for simplicity. When you have gotten your IDE ready for the session, bring the iTrace core window back up and select Start Tracking. A normal eye tracking session should now be occurring with additional DejaVu input recording. Navigate back to your workspace and perform the study. I will do some basic movements for this demo. When you are finished, head back to iTrace Core and select the Stop Tracking button. If the recording was successful, you should now have 3 files in the data directory output folder you set earlier: the iTrace Core XML file, the iTrace plugin XML file, and an out.csv file. The out.csv file contains information about your mouse and keyboard inputs during the tracking session, as well as all eye gaze information that was recorded. It is recommended that you rename the iTrace plugin file that was just generated so that it is not overwritten during the replay process. I will go ahead and add record to the end of the file name. Go back to your workspace and make sure that the window is in exactly the same position that it was when you started the record by closing any newly opened tabs and collapsing any open menus. When you are finished, go back to iTrace Core and then select the DejaVu Replay tab. Here, you can find settings on how to replay the data. For now, we will just be sticking with the default settings. Select the Replay button and then select the out.csv file that was just generated. After selected, your mouse should now start to move on its own, mimicking the movements that you made during the session. Wait until the replay is finished. Now that the replay is done, go back to the output folder. You should see a new iTrace plugin file with a very similar name to the file that was generated before. We're going to go ahead and rename it using _replay to show that this was the file generated during the replay. Both the record and replay files can now be used in further steps of the iTrace pipeline, such as in iTrace Toolkit. This is all for the iTrace Core DejaVu demo. Check the description of this video for more videos on the iTrace infrastructure.